Good morning, students. Yes, children, good morning. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
students.
Good morning.
What
Good
happened?
morning.
Nobody is even responding to good mornings. What happened to your class
Good
today?
morning, ma'am.
Am
Morning,
I
ma'am.
supposed to not responding? What's wrong with the class today? Okay, tell me. Are you feeling confident now about your exams? Again, no response from the class. Are you feeling confident about your English exam? Yes or no, dear?
Ma'am.
Hmm?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Sure. When is the exam? Okay. So you are feeling confident? You know the pattern of the paper? I hope everybody knows the pattern of the paper. It is exactly the same as the sample paper. I told you earlier also. There is no change in the pattern of the paper. It is exactly the same. See, if you can see, you will have exactly the same type of comprehensions. You got MCQs, then you will have grammar portion, and then of course you're going to have a writing section. Let's talk about the writing section. I want you to read the questions. The questions would be exactly the same, though of course the topics would be different, but the questions would be same. Now you need to understand what would be the questions and what type of questions will be there. I'm just opening this part. Read the first question and tell me what do you understand by this? Which type of letter is the, what type of this thing is it? Just read question number 8, all of you. There is a choice between A and B. Read both the questions and tell me what is the difference in A and B. Just take your time. It's a 5 marks question. Read 8A and 8B. There's a choice. Read both of them. Tell me what is the difference in both of them. Who will tell me the difference in both the letters? What is the main difference between both?
Ma'am, first one is official letter and second one is business letter.
Excellent, beta. So I hope you've got the choice pattern now. In the first question in the writing section, you'll have a choice between an official letter and a business letter. Clear, everybody? Did you understand what this child said? I hope it's clear to everyone. There should be no confusion in this. So there's going to be a choice between official letter and business letter. Though you need to practice both of them because sometimes the topic you may not be very comfortable in. But then you should know the formats of this. Now I'm moving on to the next question, that is question number 9. Analytical paragraph writing. See this. It'll be like this only. Can you see this? Of course, this information will not be given to you, only this graph will be given to you. That's it. Now just read the question.
Ma'am,
Just read the question, beta.
Ma'am,
Yes, beta.
ma'am, Anshika is saying that she is in the waiting room.
Hmm?
Ma'am, Anshika is in the waiting room. She was
Beta,
telling me.
I had told very clearly on the group, after 5 minutes, I will not admit any student. I had posted this on the group, so if there's somebody in the waiting room, let them be in the waiting room.
Okay, ma'am.
You people have made this thing because I allow. So everybody is coming. Was she there in the meeting earlier? Children, tell me, was she there?
No, ma'am.
Then she's not allowed. If you are there for some connection reason or net reason, there is some problem, then we can admit you again. But for a class of 8:55, you cannot come at 9:05, no? You're 10 minutes late. Vida, what do you understand by this question? Analytical paragraph. Will you support the statement? I mean, how will you? I think I've already discussed with you. Who will tell me how to write such paragraphs? Come on, Bache. Tell me. How will we start?
Ma'am, first we will write that what this chart is all about.
Yes. The first thing, that initial 2-3 lines will be like what this chart is all about. Tell me, what is this chart all about?
The number of digital devices
Number of devices
Nagar
purchased
across
in
the year
Rishinagar across the
2015 to
years
2019.
2015.
Now, even if you don't see the graph, most of you remember. We've done it so many times that you all remember what it is. So it was devices in Rishinagar. Fine. So the introduction part is well done. And you have to specify from which year to which year. Then we'll move on to the second part of it. What is the second part? Vita, what will you write after introduction? Tell me.
Ma'am, the given devices shows the comparative analysis of
So you will start with which year?
It's
ma'am,
like it is a comparative chart displaying the number of devices sold during 2015.
So basically you'll start with 15 and then proceed 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is the middle part of the paragraph. Then finally, what would you write, Vita?
And then we will write the conclusion like which digital device is preferred more and why. And if
Yes.
some exception is
Exactly, very good. So what is the general trend? And then exceptions. That is what we need to write. First, you observe the general trend, what it is. And if in the general trend there is an exception, then you need to mention the exception and you need to specify that exception was in which year. When we talk about this case, beta, exception was in which year? Tell me very quickly.
2017.
2017.
2017.
2000.
Very good. Very good. What was the exception in 2017, Bache?
Ma'am, the
Like
sale of
because
computers was highest.
computer was more than
Computer was sold more than
This
smartphone.
is something which you can see from the graph and conclude. What is your own conclusion? What did you generally write as your own conclusion?
ma'am, like these days smartphones are preferred more than computers as they are handy to carry and easily can be carried.
Do you all agree with what he's saying? Or somebody has a different conclusion? Tell me. Everybody is satisfied with his conclusion? Or you have a different conclusion?
Ma'am, same conclusion.
No, it's okay, but I want one more child to speak out now. In your own words.
And ma'am, we can add one more point that all the work which can be done in the computers are available in the smartphone as well.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is this child's conclusion. I want somebody else also to take an initiative, beta. Please speak out. Any one of you. Beta, another 3-4 days you have your exams, and there is not just one child and nobody else is taking up the initiative to speak out. Speak out. I want the conclusion. Hurry up. This is not going to work. Please speak out, bache. Ayush Gupta, Chirag Sharma, Kshitish Gangwar, Nabi,
Ma'am, I have
Parth.
spoken.
Ha, you have spoken, yes. Come on, come on. I want the conclusions from others. The only option is now all of you will write 2 sentence conclusion and post on the group. If you don't want to speak, you write. There is no option now. Only this child is exempted, the one who spoke. Rest everybody is going to write. Please write your conclusion, bache, and post on the group. How will I help you like this? You want to write or you want to speak?
Ma'am, may I speak?
Speak, beta, because if you speak, you will not have to write. If you don't speak, you will have to write.
Ma'am, we can conclude like this, ma'am. Smartphones, people prefer smartphones more than the computers because they are easy to carry and they are also cheaper than the computers. So, ma'am, every person can easily afford them.
That's a good point, no doubt. See, one more thing has come up. That's why I'm saying everybody should speak out. Come on, others, start speaking. Otherwise, you'll have to write and post. It's entirely your choice. Speak one by one. Come on, start.
Ma'am, may I speak?
Peter, don't ask. Keep speaking one by one. Because if you don't speak, I'll make you write the entire paragraph, not
Ma'am,
the
smartphones are easy to carry and they are of various designs, and that's why people they prefer more smartphones and computers.
Beta, something else to add up? Others? Those who are not speaking, start speaking. Otherwise, you'll have to write the entire paragraph and post on the group. It's better you give me the conclusion. Speak out. All others are what, beta? You all are dummy students here in the class. What's wrong? Saloni, Surabhi, Yash, what's wrong?
Ma'am, they are more fascinating and easy to use.
Okay, fine, good. Others, will you give your opinion? Valuable one?
Ma'am, they are trendy and people prefer smartphones because they're easy to carry and can be easily taken from one place to another.
Yes. Others?
Ma'am,
What is the
smart
point, beta? One by one. I'll take your name and
Ma'am,
they. Hmm.
ma'am,
they
Ma'am,
are powerful and cheaper mobile devices, so people prefer them over computers.
That's another point. What I'm
ma'am,
trying to say is, everybody speaks out, you get so many ideas as to how to write your conclusions. Who all are left? Come on, speak.
ma'am, in computers we cannot make calls, but in smartphones we can make calls and we can do other work also. They are better multitaskers.
So you would rather say probably these are the reasons that why people prefer what?
Smartphones over computers.
Smartphones or computers?
smart
Smartphones.
Smartphones. Is it
Smartphones.
okay? So how many questions are there in the writing section, children? Just now I showed you the writing section pattern of the
three.
paper. Hmm?
One
Three
is
questions.
in choice.
Please.
Data and this pattern.
So which one is the third one, child?
Ma'am, one is in choice.
One is a choice, na? So
Yes.
I hope it's clear. How many marks for comprehension?
20.
20.
How many marks for writing section?
10.
How many marks for writing section? Just now we discussed
10.
5 marks. How many questions?
From 10.
So the total is 10 marks. 5 marks, we've got 2 questions. One is going to be a letter, 5 marks, and the other is this analytical paragraph, which will be based on a graph. So this concept is very clear. The 20 marks, we've got comprehension. 10 marks, we've got a writing section. And what about the rest of the 10 marks when it comes to my part? Where are the rest of the 10 marks?
Grammar.
I
Ma'am,
told you
grammar.
40 marks is
Grammar.
yes, very good. Grammar. 10 marks is grammar. And out of these 40 marks that I have with me, how much is objective? We should be thorough with the pattern of the paper first. See, I
Ma'am,
have told
30
you
marks.
how many? हाँ बेटा बोलो. How many
I
marks?
think 30.
30 marks. Excellent. Now tell me where you need to study. How easy the pattern of the paper is for you people now. Out of these 40 marks, you have an objective paper of 30 marks where in all the 30 marks, options are given to you. Tell me now, what will you do? There is nothing difficult to perform. I think the literature part also has a lot of objective part now. You must have seen the paper.
Yes.
So what all care should be taken when you're doing comprehensions? Tell me, beta. What care should be taken? Since that's the most important part, what will you do? How will you take care? What is your strategy of handling comprehensions? Tell me. How do you handle comprehensions, beta? What is your strategy? Do you read the comprehension carefully?
ma'am.
Scan it up? Just a rough scanning, na? That's it. Don't try to learn the comprehensions, children. Just scan it a little rough and then see the questions. You can easily find the answers. Be very careful about the choices. Many choices are very close to each other. So be careful. Actually, now let's do one thing, all of you. You have to write a letter to the municipal commissioner, Bareilly. You know who's the municipal commissioner? The person who takes care of whom? We have written a letter to the SHO, na, just now. You saw? In the pattern, we wrote a letter to the SHO. Now you'll write a letter to the, let's write to the forest department. Okay. Write to the director forest department. Show your concern about deforestation in your society. People are cutting trees in your society. You have to show your concern and request him that an action should be taken. Am I clear? Any school name is not needed. I mean, any name you can keep of yours, ABC, XYZ, whatever name you want, you can keep. You're going to write to, listen carefully, the director, forest, agriculture department or forest department, whatever you want to write. And then you have to, subject is mainly your concern about deforestation in your society. You can give your name to the society, any name to your society. Chale beta, start, please start. One by one, right? Raise your hands, post in the group so that I can check also. Are there any questions or queries regarding the question? Please ask me still if you have doubts. You're going to write to whom? Whom are you going to write, beta?
Ma'am, the commissioner.
Director
This
of
department.
Forest Department.
Director
Director of Forest
Yeah,
Department.
direct.
Forest department. And what concern are you going to show, beta?
Deforestation in our society.
Okay. And now there's another choice. Like I told you, there's going to be a choice between official letter and business letter. So this is one, and then I'm giving you the choice. The choice is you are the library, this lab attendant, and you had ordered for some lab apparatus. The apparatus has not come on time. Now you want to cancel the order. So write a letter of cancellation. So it's a choice again for all of you. Either you write a letter to the Director Forest Department, official letter, or you write a business letter cancelling the order which you had given for lab apparatus. Entirely your choice. Whichever you want to select, please select. Raise your hands once you post on the group. Start, beta. Start, bache. I hope you are writing. How many of you have selected the official letter? Nobody is writing official letter. Everybody is writing business letter only.
Ma'am, I'm writing.
No, ma'am, I am writing.
Acha, you are writing official letters. Good. And who all are writing business letters? Then see what is wrong with you people today. Hmm? No response, no energy. Hurry up now, write and post. Beta, whoever is done, raise your hands. Let me know that you have done. Beta, is there someone who has finished? Please raise your hands and let me know once you finish. I've already marked your attendance. Not even one hand raised yet. Nobody is writing or what, beta? Nobody has posted. Anyways, even if the class gets over, you send it on my personal number so that I can check and respond back to you people. Those who are writing, in case the class gets over, please send on my number, beta. After my class is finished, I'll respond back.
Ma'am, I have sent.
Beta, on the group you have posted.
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, let me check. Let's see what he has written. 4 years, Santanagar Colony, Meerut, 16 November. Writer, Forest Department, Bareilly, dear sir. Subject, concern about deforestation in my locality. Good. Very good. I want to put into a kind notice. Let me read that my society